And welcome back to ESA Summer Online. In the meantime, we have received another amazing donation of $125 by Cheese Soda Punch, saying, "I'm so proud of all the great work that's been done this week by everyone in this community to raise so much money for such a great cause. Here's to keeping the marathon going a little bit longer." And with that, they are donating the money towards the incentive of the Super Mario 64 70-star randomizer bonus run, which has now passed its halfway point and is at $530. I can't read numbers, whatever. It has progressed a lot. And with that, I want to thank again our dear partners Kaspersky, Twitch, and ViewSonic for sponsoring this event. Remember, we are raising money for Alzheimer Fonden. Links for donations can be found below the stream. And now it is time for the run of Eat Girl Any Percent by frozenflygone. It's all yours.
Hi everyone, my name is frozenflygone. This marathon, I'm only running games with girl in the title. So we had Powerpuff Girls yesterday, and now we have Eat Girl. I'm really excited. And with me, I have a fellow Eat Girl runner, Chai Kitty. You want to introduce yourself?
Hey, yep. So I'm Chai Kitty. I'm really excited to be here today, commentating Eat Girl. Some of you may know me from Celeste, but you may not know that I also play Eat Girl. So really excited for this run.
Yeah, this should be really great. And with that, let's get into the run. We'll explain what's going on as it goes. It's a very fast run, so I'm going to be having Chai commentate a lot of what's going on. But let's get this started. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so right off the bat here, you'll see Frozen. She's moving around to build up speed. Now she has the yellow flame behind her, and that's how you know you're at the maximum speed. So throughout a lot of this run, it's trying to keep that maximum speed for as long as possible. And so each stage has 3 different sets of dots that you have to collect before you can beat the level. So he's on the 3rd one now. And then the exit portal spawns, and the level's completed. So for this category, any percent, it's, I believe, completing 17 levels to unlock the final level, and that's the fire kind of moves down as you beat each stage, and that'll unlock the final level, at which point the any percent run is finished. And so here you'll see Frozen she has to break those boxes to get over to the other parts. And to break the boxes, you have to have the fastest speed that I was talking about with that yellow flame behind you. So very nicely done. This can be a very challenging stage. That was really good.
Yeah, we like to call that P speed, just as a reference to Mario. Oh boy.
Okay, and then this level. Okay, so this is a pretty RNG heavy level. These guys can take random turns pretty much every juncture, so just gotta kind of roll with it. Okay.
Oh boy.
Good
Okay.
so far.
All right, that wasn't too
Nice.
bad. Yeah, we call those are called haunters in the game code. We also call them greglings. They are really difficult. We try and avoid levels with them as much as possible because they can, turn any which way, really get in your way with the dash especially.
Yeah, and so that's another thing too. We actually don't have to play every single level. As I mentioned, we only need to play 17 to unlock the final stage. So there'll be some spots where Frozen is going to there'll be like multiple portals, and we'll only do like one of them, for example. We just kind of figured out which ones are the fastest, and then also also more consistent based on some of the RNG factors.
Lost my P speed there.
Okay, so yeah, this stream's interesting because it's kind of like a lot of it is based on the cycle of those worms moving around. So just kind of little time losses can really add up.
Oh shoot, oh I missed that, okay. Yeah, this is slow, having to follow this worm, but it's way better than dying, so...
Yeah. Oops. Yeah, playing too aggressively on that stage can definitely get you. Nice. Okay, so now see Frozen's just breaking that box using the fact that she already had the fastest speed. She's going to need to come back down around there in a minute. But just backtracking to play this level. Ooh, that was...
That was really close. I did not like that.
Yeah, that section is so scary. Okay,
That was a good cosmic rhythm. That level can be really scary.
Yeah. Okay, and then this one, stop time. Also kind of governed by that cycle with the worms in the center. And then one thing you'll notice here too, Frozen's actually, she's able to stop moving and still keep the speed. So that's a mechanic you can just like kind of freeze in place. So that comes in handy for this stage a lot.
Alright.
Nice. All 3 fastest cycles. That was really good.
Yeah, I usually get 2 out of 3, so getting 3 out of 3 on that is really nice.
Okay, this level is also really challenging because of now we have both the worms and we have these like arrow things that go back and forth. And this room is basically, the time you get for it is pretty much based on that cycle that's going on in the center room there, because you have to end up waiting for the worms at the end. So I think it looks like we got, I think that was the second best cycle, so that was pretty good.
Yeah, I go for the second best cycle there.
The very best cycle is very
really hard.
I don't think I've ever gotten it actually.
Yeah, it's our top runner has some really fast cycles that I do not dare go for. I don't know about this. Nope. I missed one of those dots there.
Yeah. Yeah, so these guys are interesting. If you get too close to them, they explode. And then if you're farther away, they just kind of shoot off the electricity. Yeah, better just
I just missed a turn there, but it's okay, I didn't die. It's really easy to turn too early or too late in this game. You're able to kind of change your input buffer how you like it. I have my buffer at maximum. Some people have it at none. There's a lot of preference settings you can do. But I find it very easy to turn early.
Oh, who is this? It's Greg.
Yes, everyone get the Greg emotes in chat. I
Greg
just missed
here.
that. Ah, okay, yeah, I just missed that. I missed that dot and it freaked me out, so I totally screwed up. Ah, no!
Ooh.
Greg!
Hey, it wouldn't be Eat Girl without Greg.
Ah! Greg is being really mean to me right now.
Greg is very frightening.
That's why this game is categorized under horror, is for our favorite blue monster with the cool timpani music.
Oh.
Alright, that was a rough Greg, but we're out, so...
Yeah, and so you might have noticed Frozen there, she kind of just like swerved back and forth there a bit, and that was to actually pick up speed. Whenever you take a turn, you increase your speed. So kind of like versus just like traveling straight, like the more turns you take, it builds up speed more. So we can use that to our advantage in a few spots.
Yeah, before it used to be like we all just kind of took straight paths to each of the levels, and then, you know, finally someone was like, we should be turning as much as possible, and everyone was like, oh, good point.
Yeah, I mean, there's a trade-off in doing it in some spots, but generally it's pretty good. Okay, this level can be really challenging. It's very hard to know what's kind of going on here because you have these sun dudes shooting the electricity into the portals, and then they come out of the portals at like another part of the level. So we basically have like a set route we take, and it looks like Frozen got it first try. Very good.
That's my least favorite level in the entire run.
Yeah, if anything goes wrong there at all, it can get out of hand very fast.
I went a little slow there.
Okay, pen pals. So this is a unique level in that like all of the dots are already here from the start. There's not 3 waves of dots. This is just all of it, but there's just 3 different sections.
Yeah, so you can take left path or right path there. I just like to go left first.
Okay, now Greg.
Guess who's back?
To get his revenge.
Maybe I'll get my revenge on him.
Oh. Ooh.
I don't know.
Let's hope so. Yeah, so this is The same level that we played a few levels ago, actually. But now it's with Greg in it as well, so it's even more difficult. And Greg can also take those portals too.
Yep, what you just saw him do there, but that was good.
Okay, nice. Alright, now we're coming to Breakthrough. This is kind of a challenging level. Now we see these are called smishes, and they will break all these blocks on contact. But they can be pretty hard to manage because they move so much faster than you do, so you can't really outrun them.
Come on, Smish.
Okay,
there we go.
that was close. Yeah.
That was really tight. I did not like it.
Good job. Yeah.
The Smish are really cool. The good thing is you can absolutely control where they go. So this is another level we decided to route in because it's easy. It's a harder level, but it's a much more consistent level.
Yeah, so the other option here, so there's a level on the left, and this was the one on the right. The one on the left has those ghosts, the Greglings, which, you know, as we mentioned, their movement is pretty random. But this level is much more challenging, but just it's consistently faster if you do it correctly.
We hear the music.
Chomping noise? Sounds like someone's eating.
Ah!
Oh, it's Greg.
I never could have seen that coming. All right, 1, 2. Oh, I lost my P-speed there. Oh, why is the Smish over there?
Oh.
All right.
Oh no.
I'm gonna
okay,
wait.
Yeah, just wait. That's fine.
If I had gone there, I would have died. I don't know why the Smish was there.
Okay, and so that was the 17th level, and then now we unlocked Escape. So this is the very end of the run. Oh.
I did a quick reset there because I bonked and I did not want to.
So here it's basically just a series of just traveling straight, eating these dots. It looks pretty easy, but it's surprisingly difficult to turn at the correct time and not hit the wall here. If you hit the wall, you lose all your speed. Frozen so far doing a really great job.
Yeah, it can be really stressful to get all these turns right.
Yeah, especially on like a PB paced run. Wow, you got all of them.
Wow.
Okay. That's it.
That was the best escape I've done in my entire life.
That's time.
Oh, that's time. Also.
GG, that was really good.
I was timing over here, sub 11, which is really, really good for me. That was awesome.
It's a great run.
Yeah. Woo! That run is so tense. Any percent's really tense, but I really enjoy it. Oh, that was fun. Besides that Greg level, that was a really amazing run for me. Awesome. All right, so I'm really excited that the incentive for the best category in Eat Girl, Troop Here Any Percent, was met. Before we get into that, host, is there any donations or anything you want to talk about before we get to that?
Yes, indeed there is, because Dan's dad has donated $10 and says Dan's dad is glad to see an appearance by Greg. Keep it up, Frozen. Keep on grooving all and stay safe. And as we're waiting for the setup for the run, for the incentive run, I just want to remind all the viewers that now is your last time to chip in donations for the bid war, where you can decide which costume it is going to be in the Resident Evil 4 run. So you can choose between normal and the RPD costume. Currently, RPD is in the lead by with $115, and the normal costume is behind with $75. So this is a gap you can still close. Now is your last chance if you want to do. And with that, let's get back to the run.
Awesome. Thank you so much. All right. So for Troop Here Any Percent, this is a reference to the Celeste True Any Percent run where you just input the unlock levels code and that's time. There's a little bit more that goes to this run. But essentially the developer has put in an unlock all levels code. And so we're able to go into data options, unlock all the levels, and essentially go to the true ending, which has a different end screen. You collect dots on the overworld and you beat the overworld. So this run, just completes just that run, and it's really fun and it's all about overworld movement. So let's get into that. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Yeah, and so the reason too that this run completes, so there's two different ways you can reach the end credits, and that's by completing escape, which is what we just did for any percent, and also by completing basically what unlocks in the overworld after you beat every other level, and it's faster to just do that ending, so that's why we do that as opposed to just playing escape again here.
Yeah, this run is really down to like milliseconds now. It's really precise.
Yeah, the top times for this are pretty insane. Especially toward the end. The movement at the end of this is really hard to get right.
Yeah, so those silver crates, you're able, once you beat the game, once you beat escape, you get this blue flame. It allows you to beat the silver crates. And so we use that to break those silver crates and get these dots. And time.
Wow, that was awesome.
Those dots were really good. That was maybe the cleanest dots I've had. So, and then we get this beautiful end screen, which makes me really happy, and is probably going to completely kill the bitrate, but it's worth it. But yeah, that is Eat Girl. This game is in the itch.io bundle for racial equality, so I'm sure many of you in the chat already own this game. If you don't, it's $5 on itch.io. I highly recommend it. The Eat Girl speedrunning community is truly amazing. We all really support each other. We're such a small but mighty community. So if you're interested in learning this, talk to me or talk to Chai, and we would love to have you. And thank you to ESA for having us as well.